Hello and welcome to Online Camp at Totara Springs. My name is James. I'm the Children's Camp Coordinator here. Normally around this time of year we'll be getting ready to welcome a whole bunch of kids into camp for our autumn holiday camps, but obviously with lockdown that's not an option this year. So what we thought we'd do instead is open up camp to everyone online. So welcome to our very first online camp. We have a whole bunch of fun games, of crafts, challenges, songs, and a whole bunch more ready for you guys over the next 8 days of online camp. I hope you'll stick around and have some fun with us. One of my favourite parts about our holiday camps here at Totara Springs is we get to spend a whole bunch of time looking at who God is and how much He loves us. Because Easter's right in the middle of this online camp, we thought we'd spend this time looking at the Easter story. Now, the Easter story kicks off about this far through the Bible. So there's obviously a whole bunch of stuff we're going to be skipping over. So I thought we'd give you a quick Netflix-style recap. The Bible starts out by saying that God created the heavens and the earth. That's another way of saying that absolutely everything that exists was created by God. He made it good, and the very high point of His creation, the very tippity top, was people. People are made in the image of God. That means we're supposed to be like little mirrors reflecting out how awesome God is to the whole rest of creation. We were created to be in relationship with God. We were supposed to be together forever. The problem that we see in the third chapter of the Bible, Genesis chapter 3, is that people broke that relationship. People sinned. We broke God's rules, and that wrecked that relationship. So the whole rest of the Bible is asking this question: how can a sinful people like us live with a holy God? And all through the history of the Bible, we see a whole bunch of different characters of people, of genres. We've got history, we've got poetry, we've got songs, we've got wise sayings. And all of it is working for this big question: how can a people like us be with God? The really good thing is God promises time and time again throughout the Bible that He will be with His people. But all through the history of the Bible, we see people, even the very best, just aren't good enough. We see characters like David who do some amazing things when they aren't sinning in pretty amazing ways as well. And that pattern carries on of people seeming like, man, maybe this is the one, maybe this is the person that will work out how to get back to God. But everyone fails until the start of the New Testament. The New Testament starts off in the books of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John. All of those books look at who Jesus is. They tell us that Jesus is really, truly 100% God, that He existed before the creation of the world. But there was a time, about 2,000 years ago, where He chose to come into the world and live with us. And that's what we celebrate and remember at Christmas. So the Bible gives us 3 snapshots of Jesus' life here on earth. We get one snapshot from when He was born to when He was about 2 years old. We get another when He was about 12. We get another from the age of 30 through to about 33. All through that 30 to 33 year time period, Jesus walked around the country of Israel telling people what the kingdom of God was going to be like. He spent that time showing them, proving that He really, truly was God, telling them that what they needed to do was stop sinning and follow God, that what they needed to do is show love to God and other people around them. But we're not going to look at that whole 3-year stretch of His life. Over the next few days, we're going to zero in on the last little bit of Jesus' time on earth, when He shares a meal with His disciples, when He's crucified, and then the rest of the story on from there. This is the key part of the story where God is really showing us how people like us can come back to that perfect relationship we're supposed to have with Him. So that's what we've got ahead for the rest of the week. I hope that you'll stick around with us and you'll be there right till the end. But for the rest of today, we have a whole bunch of crafts, challenges, and some other funny stuff just down here. So make sure you check that out, and I'll see you all tomorrow.